Hi, Deb. Well, hello, Suzanne. Hello, Douglas. Suzanne comes in and says, hello, jackass. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Danny. Deals with Danny. Hello, Pam.
Hi, buddy.
Yay, congratulations on 100 subs, Danny.
Awesome.
Banana bread, yum. Well, hello, Drake County Picker. Hello, Ann. Hello, Tamara. Who knows, Tamara? I hadn't done anything. I hadn't even said any foul language or anything. I don't know. I got two thumbs down already, and they ain't even done nothing. Just sat here. Who knows? What's up, Bobby? Well, I hadn't done anything. That's what I'm saying. Heck, I don't even know why anybody give me a thumbs down. I guess it's because I went live. Maybe that's what it is.
Never stop and say jealousy.
Uh,
Never stop and say you might be jealousy.
oh, that too. I ain't forcing anybody to be here or even come by and give a thumbs down. Hello, Rob. Oh yeah, that's awesome, Danny. Huh? Douglas, I try to speak to you every night. Hello, Lindsay. I try to speak to everybody if I see them. Lindsay said, I played euchre tonight. Awesome. Did you do good? Hmm. Oh, well, no, I guess not. I don't know. Hi, Boo. Like I said, I try to say hi to everybody. Most of the time, I'm pretty alert and everything. Rob said he's getting ready to eat up some chicken strips and hash browns. I heated up some chicken strips once. Or eat them cold, whichever. Uh, Hi, Tinder. How are you doing? I am too, paying attention to you. Thank you very much. To everybody. I can watch TV and pay attention too. You better stop, Suzanne. You remember what happened last night when you started picking on me? I see you brought the little. Oh, just gonna be nice. Yep. I understand that, Douglas, and I appreciate that. I don't know why people are giving me thumbs down either. There. Yeah. You know what? It is what it is. I'm not scared of you either, Suzanne. Even though I did make Mary crack up in the deli section today. I just asked Mary if she wanted to get some hard salami, and she bust out laughing. I don't know, have no clue why. Mr. Wilson. Nope, wasn't playing with my meat. Denny said, "Oh my God, James, don't start. I'm gonna run out of the pins." Yep, made everybody bust out laughing. Because she really wanted spicy pepperoni? Yeah, probably. Oh, why's that, John? Whoa, look at all the toys. Yeah, I try not to repeat anything anybody says either. Yeah, we're not going to have another meat folding incident. I don't watch Legends. Hey guys, did y'all know that Jeremy Hales bought some property? 115,500 for it. Looked like a pretty nice little piece of property there. Oh, that's cool. Did you buy it? What? Hopefully they had something good in there. Must have been at Dollar General. Uh, they have some of those like that sometimes. I don't hardly buy those. They don't never have anything worth a poop in them. I know, right, Deb? Well, I watched it earlier. It popped up. I figured, what the hell's? See, all pun intended there. Nice. They're okay to give away as presents or to let kids play with. You know what I mean, John? Heck yeah, bro. Suzanne, I don't think she's mad at you. I think she's picking. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I like a store discount. I understand, John. They're on their way, buddy. I can't help the postal system. They're on their way. No, you can't go wrong with Pokemon. Oh. Hello, Troy. Good to see you, buddy. That ain't nothing new. Somebody else was supposed to get one from us today too, but it says arriving late or something other. It depends on which post office I send it from. If I send it from our local post office, they'll hang it in Memphis for 3 freaking weeks. If I take it to Huntington over here, and it gets out faster. I don't know why. It just don't make no sense to me. Hello, John Beck. How are you, sir? Well, that's okay. Get this, guys. The UPS guy was scheduled to pick something up here today, dropped off a package that we didn't even know about, and didn't even knock on the door or nothing and take the packages that were scheduled. And I paid for him to pick the shit up.
So they're still sitting.
So they're still sitting right here. I called UPS and I was mad. I mean, if I'm going to pay you to pick something up, you damn well better pick it up. Well, the delivery guy never showed up, or the pickup guy. I mean, the delivery guy showed up.
Didn't do what? Dropped off the package.
Well, I was pretty mad, Suzanne, considering I wanted the stuff to get out. You know what I mean? All BS put aside, I wanted it to go because I want people to get their stuff. I mean, I'm trying to do better and get, and you know what I mean? Trying to get stuff out to everybody. And if the postal people and UPS ain't doing what they're supposed to do, you know, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I know it. I don't understand why he didn't just knock on the door.
they can't say the kids. That's a lot. So I was standing where I could door the dog park. Tell it he didn't park when he showed up to drop that off.
They want you to buy a scanner, Troy, so you can scan them in. Always a racket somewhere, ain't it? Next thing you know, they'll want you to send them out, deliver the damn things too. They are now routing all of our mail to Memphis. I'm sorry, Douglas. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
you're in trouble if they're routing all your mail to Memphis. I don't know. Yeah, lazy bastards is right. I know, ain't that crazy how that works, Troy? Well, I try not to come on too early, but you know. Hi, Nita. How are you, dear? Yeah, I know. I hate that, Troy. Same way here. Kenny. Oh no, sorry, Cindy. Sorry to hear about that. Uh, Tim passed away, unfortunately. What was the problem, Anita? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, he passed away. Sorry to, man, I'm sorry to hear about your son too. That's horrible. So maybe you're allergic to a leaf. Yeah, you better be careful with that stuff, Anita. Anita, did you get all my email? Get the emails, hon, and get all the updates? Hopefully, you'll get everything pretty quick, dear. Uh, as far as I know, we have got everything sent out. If I find something else, I'll let you know. But as far as I know, I think we've got everything to you, dear. Aw, that wasn't very nice. Yeah, you got some stuff coming, dear. Every listen, we are finally caught up to almost to a really good point. We've even started sending some of Ian's mom stuff out. So maybe people will stop leaving me thumbs down and stuff, sending me hate mail, threatening to burn down my kitty cats. No, we haven't been to the shed, Suzanne. We're working on one right now. That stuff's in the back shed, and I have got to get out there to it. But we've been trying to get all that mail out, and as soon as we get done with that, that's where we're headed into the back shed and start moving stuff around and getting it organized. But I haven't forgot about it, dear. Nice. Have you opened them yet, John? No, it's fine, Suzanne. I haven't forgot about it, dear. I got it wrote down over here, so I didn't forget. Me and Mary was talking about it last night, actually.
What's that?
That Jimmy Johnson race car.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Looked like they played football with a box. Are you serious?
What?
John Wilson said it looks like they played football with a box.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Jackass.
He said, "Thank goodness for the bubble wrap."
Yup.
Yes, most definitely, Cindy. Prayers for you and your family. Mm. They use my boxes for bowling.
Oh, God.
That's what Troy said. Yeah, Mary wraps them all up, everything up really good. If it's broke, it's mainly because of the postal service. I guarantee you, something gets broken because those guys are jackasses. John says, "Thank you, Mary." Hugs for
You're
putting
welcome,
for
hon.
doing all the yeah.
I know how the idiots are.
It's true, Troy. You're absolutely right. You almost have to put a box inside of a box,
And then there's no guarantees.
and then there's no guarantees. Yeah. Oh, I'm not worried about those thumbs down. I'm making jokes about it. I think it is what it is. Listen, here's the thing. If you've irritated somebody enough that they take their time every night to come in to your channel and give you a thumbs down, then hey, guess what? I've won. It's a victory for me. That's the way I look at it
Yeah, 'cause you're getting a reaction.
because I'm getting a reaction from them. You're fine, Cindy. Hang around. I know, I know times are tough and everything for you right now, but maybe we can make you feel at least a little better and take your mind off things for a little while. It's not easy losing a child. I understand
No,
completely.
it's not.
Trust me when I say that. I understand completely. Been there, done that. That's true. That's very true, Anita. Yep, no liquor boxes. You have to cover it up where you can't read what it is if you're going to use it. Huh. We found that out too, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn the camera off for a second, guys.
Oh, I gotta go pee.
Still here, just have to give Mary a chance to get up and go to the restroom. Uh, uh, Sat here watching Storage Wars and talking to you guys. Yay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, how many webcams do you need? Troy can hook you right up, I think. You can hook one up to every orifice of your computer. Oh, wait, that sounded bad. You can do it with your cell phone. Yeah, yeah. I know it, right, Anita? Good thing I said computer. Your computer don't have a built-in camera? What kind of dinosaur computer are you using, Tamara? One with a 42-inch monitor. Yeah, YouTube on the phone is easy. See, you've been hanging around with men too long. You're trying to stretch it out there a little bit, too, Tamara. You added too many inches. Sounds like it, Anita. Holy cow. Have I got what on? Yes. Yes, I do. I know it. That's why I've got the AC on and the fan. Starting to finally get cooled off.
You made me without me.
Well, you got a fan over there. Well, of course not. You got 5,000 things sitting in front of it.
It's gonna do no good anyway.
Need a set on the floor. Too many inches. Uh, uh. Yes, I got the AC on. It was almost 80 degrees here today. And I mean, it hasn't cooled down a bit in here in this house. Damn it, Tamara. Yeah, it's supposed to be about 80 here tomorrow. And then they wonder why people are sick. That made me think of a joke, Tamara. There was this guy laying up underneath the car, and he was trying to fix the muffler. And he tells the boy, he says, "Son," he said, "go in the house and tell your mother I need a piece of string 6 inches long." So the little boy comes back out and he hands the string to her, to his father, and his father rolls out from underneath the car and he goes, "Woman, what's wrong with you?" He goes, "That ain't 6 inches of string. That's at best 3." So he goes, "Yeah, well, that's what you've tried to convince me for 15 years 6 inches was." Hello, Jim. Yeah, 28 degrees there, huh? With winds, ooh, about 39 miles an hour. My goodness. Anne's rolling on the floor laughing her ass off. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Safe? Well, that's good. It's always good to be safe, Sandra. 5.5 inches of rain? My God.
Oh my god. And where's that at?
And where are you at, Sandra? town of Hope got 1 foot of rain. My gosh. Southern British Columbia, Canada. Oh. I know that's right, Brad. Hi, Lisa. Dang. I've heard of it, but I don't remember what it means, Bobby. I've heard that word before, though. John's knee deep in his cards that he got today. That's what he's in. Wait, I hear a train coming. Oh, yeah? What's the matter? Debbie says, "Do I look like I give a fuck?" What? Did I miss something? Must have missed something. Oh, wow, Sandra. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Told you I've heard the word, but I didn't remember what it means. But she told me what. Okay, I get it. Yep. Yes, yes, I know it. It took me a minute to catch up. I'm having a blonde moment. She probably Googled it. I wished I could. I can't talk you out of buying a storage unit, Troy. I'm as guilty as you are. I'm looking at one. Easy with the blonde jokes, jackass. I haven't got started with the blonde jokes yet. I could do. Yeah, it's gray hair. You're right. Douglas said, "Oh, I've got some blonde jokes." Oh no, Troy. I like that auction video that y'all done. That was great. Especially your daughter. What the heck is that? Oh, there goes the little guest. He went running out the door. And he did. Man, if y'all haven't seen that video I'm talking about, guys, you got to go watch their auction video. Oh, it was funny. he was fat. Troy's barbecue video, or I mean, his video from his auction that he went to. I can't wait to see the second half. That's going to be great. That's what she said. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one, Troy. He goes, I've never seen one that fat before. I said, that's what she said. Oh. Yeah, the woolly worm cracked me up. Hey, John. Hi, Nancy. John, wherever you go, John. Is it? What is up, Tamara? He's looking at his Pokemon cards, Tamara. Have a good night, Douglas. Yeah, see, I told you John was digging through all of his nice little treasures that he got. Tamara said, now to get a car that'll make it that far, LOL. You got a piece of gold in there? Send me pictures. Oh, wait, you don't know how. Uh, hey, I got some gold today, too. Y'all want to see it? I'll show it to you here. Oh. Holy cow, that's a crazy looking Pokemon. Yeah, I thought that thing. Look at the graphics on that. That's sick. John Wilson says 25. uh, Hello, Miss Carol. How are you? Well, I tell you what, man, I had fun opening those cards the other night on live for everybody. John Beck says 30. We almost got an auction. Uh, uh, what's up, man? Yeah. What y'all doing? Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good one there. Yeah, that's the good. That's a good one. Here, let me show. Let me let. Here, let me. Here, show everybody.
Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good one there. It's a heavy. That's a good one. A heavy son of a bitch. Here, let me show. Let me let. Here, let me. Here, show everybody. Can you see that? It's all.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good one there.
Yeah. Yeah, I see those on eBay all the time. She said, "Just get, why don't I do that? Why don't I just let you come into chat?" All right, buddy. Hold on a minute, Troy. He'll come in. He'll come in here and you can see it. Hi, Mom.
I'm in the back room looking.
There
I'm
we
in the
are.
back room looking for Susan.
There you go. Now you can show everybody. I gave you full layout, buddy.
I was looking for Susan back there in the back room, but I didn't see her.
No Susan in the back room.
Well, I'm a mess. I've been out there. It's windy out there today. Looky. Looky at this, Troy. Troy, you there? Check this out. It's got some glare. Let me try it. Hi, Mom. I see you. John B. Rob. Check that out. And the other side of it,
Yeah, it's Me Too or Mewtwo.
I don't know what. I can't see it good enough. It's got too much glare. I put my glasses on, tried looking at it. I'm gonna have to take it over there and look at it under the magnifying
Yeah, it's
light.
the Burger King card promo. Troy says.
Well, some of a bitch weighs about 5 pounds.
Yeah, they're heavy.
It's heavy and thick. It's real thick. That thing's as thick as a quarter.
From 1998.
Is that when it is?
Yep, that's what he just said.
Wrong back room, John. She said. This one here, it's sideways card.
Yeah,
Can't
I
see
see that one on the internet all the time. That's a pretty nice little car.
Yeah,
That's a Machamp.
that's from 1998. Barbecue says. Okay. Here's some. There's some foils. I don't know what they are.
Oh, rainbow art.
Check that out.
Yeah, I can't see what the character is, but yeah, that's full rainbow art.
It says B. The
Yeah.
trainer, B. It's big old.
Hi, Helen.
Big
Yeah,
old.
that's a hyper rare.
Hey, Helen. Me and oh shucks. What's that other fellow's name? TK Treasures. We're working on your gift coming to you, Helen.
Oh.
What is that?
Bee. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's like a big metal robot guy.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
Yeah, make your mouth water, James.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
Huh? Is them nice? That's what the guy kept grabbing out of his cardboard box that night.
Yeah.
Trouble is, we couldn't get him to grab any more out.
Skyscraper, that one a while ago that you had.
Yeah. Ain't too good at showing them there.
It takes it a minute to focus. Hi, Horizon. How are you, buddy?
Trainer card.
Yeah, I like. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Opal.
some old woman.
Yeah.
That's got a cool back. Got
Yeah, I
a
like
nice
the back
sleeve.
on that. Pikachu.
Got a nice sleeve. And
Charmeleon.
Charmin Leon.
Yep, Charmeleon.
Let's see. I'll find a sweet spot.
King, I guess. Nidoking. Yeah.
I'll find a sweet spot sooner or later, maybe. As good as this you are, I ain't used to putting cards up.
Ah, Vulpix. Vulpix. That's one of my favorite ones. I like Vulpix. Centipede or Carter pie or
Yeah.
cutie pie. Catter pie.
Catter
I'll get it
pie.
right in a second. Catter pie.
Catter pie.
Yep.
There's a
Magmar.
man. Oh, he's kind of ugly looking.
Magmar.
And
A Diglett.
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 He looks like a Diglett.
Right?
Looks like somebody cut the top off of his Diglett.
Starmie. Yeah.
Oh, these are all slick and sliding.
Troy said chicken nugget. Another Vulpix. I've never seen Vulpix like that before.
It looks like a white squirrel.
Yeah,
We got,
that's pretty cool.
we got a town in Missouri where they have all white squirrels. The only place in the nation like that, they claim.
Hi, Papa Smurf.
Oh, I can see why that girl of yours goes on about her shoulder hurting, trying to show them cards.
Yeah.
Of course, if I lean too much, I'll be in the keyboard and mess up.
Pollywog.
Pollywog, knick-knack, pollywog. And it's got some kind of weird name.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna try. There's one with a big tongue on it.
Yeah, I can't see that one. It's funny, though. Oh, there we
Shelder.
go. Shelder.
Got that one in the right spot.
Shelder.
I said it was basic. Get to something.
Azumarilla.
Here. This is pretty. Get that one
Oh.
out.
Oh, Dragonbite. Or Dragonite, I should say. I recognize that one. Dragonite Rainbow Secret Rare.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah,
Colorful.
I like that one. That's cool.
Oh.
I like Dragonite.
Oh, here's one. Check this out. That's cool. It's
A Wigglypuff.
Wigglypuff. Looks like a big old colorful marshmallow.
EX or GX. Yeah, I think it's GX. Yeah, Wigglytuff GX. Oh.
Looks like a big mad bumblebee.
Pikachu. Or is that Raichu?
I can't get it. Well,
No.
there it is.
It's Raichu GX.
Raichu.
Raichu.
Looks like a big old bumblebee. Spark Ball GX. See.
Yeah, evolution of Pikachu.
Okay. I have a swig coffee. Ah. That's another one of him.
Yeah, same thing.
Same one.
Yep.
All right. And there's another one. I think that's the same one.
Yep, same thing.
Same rare.
Yep, same thing.
Them need to be like $100 cards. I got 3 of those.
Oh, that's a Raichu, except for in a different shape or a different direction. Hear that train?
Oh. Or quit this nonsense. Start buying some cards. There he is.
Raichu GX.
Raichu ZX.
Yep.
Oh, I hear the train.
Yep.
Get them cards out. Woo! Here, this one's pretty. Check that out.
What kind of mess is that?
Hey, let's see.
I can't see its name.
It'll come up in a minute, maybe.
I like the color.
It is pretty. Look at it. It's like somebody's birthday cake.
I like that. It's a VMAX, whatever it is.
Well, I can't read it. I put my glasses on to read it. Come on.
That one's cool.
I can't read it, and it's not focusing on it. Huh. It is pretty.
Yeah, it looks like a birthday cake.
There, it's starting to come in a little.
Yeah, there it was for a second.
There. There you go.
There we go.
Can you read that? I can't even read
Yes.
that.
ALCR. Yeah.
I couldn't begin to say what that is. Al creamy.
Yeah. All creamy.
All creamy.
All creamy. Yeah.
Oh, creamy and yummy.
I could make a joke, but I'm not. I'm going to let that one go. Better leave that one alone.
Better leave it alone. There's a mean one. Look at the teeth on that dude.
Is that oh god, I almost know that one's name.
Starts with a P.
Yeah.
Pincer.
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 Pincer. Yep.
I don't want to stick my finger in his mouth.
Now he's got some wicked looking teeth.
Sorry, John. What are you sorry about? I ain't looking at the thing here. They think he is Santa. Who is that? Your boys, Bobby? Oh.
Coming to you guys live from Santa's workshop.
My workshop. That's right. Ah.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Hatterene.
Hatterena.
It says basic, but I ain't seen none of these before.
It's a V card.
Yeah.
Some people lost their V card a long time ago.
Yeah. Suzanne, you still in there? There's no one of these guys.
Oh, that's cute. A Wigglytuff? Yeah, it's a Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff. Looks like a big, fat, pink fur thing.
Yeah, the Wigglytuffs are cute. I was being careful. I just said somebody lost their V card a long time ago. I didn't say what it meant.
Oh, yeah, we got kids
All
watching.
about a Pokemon card.
Kids are watching. Look here, kids. Look at that one.
There's another one of those Raichus.
Bumblebee guys.
Yeah, you ought to send me one of those since you got 13 of them.
You think? Right, choose. Yeah, I'd sell you one for $100. That's what you tell me. Look, there's two more of them. You need one of them, Margaret? Huh?
If I had several of something like that, I'd just send them to you. I wouldn't charge you for
Do you need one of them?
No, I just like it. I think it's kind of cool.
You need one?
Well, I'll take one. I mean,
Have you not got one?
no, I don't have one of those.
Well, I'll set it aside. Then I'll remember. Oh, look at this one.
I've got 2 books I'm sorting through now that it's going to take me forever. Oh,
Tongue
Torgus.
case.
Torgus. Yeah.
Look at that.
Torgus. Yeah, he's fluffy.
Look like a
He's so
white
squishy. It looks like you actually want to pick him up and play with him.
speedwing.
Yeah. That one's cute.
Yeah. There's a red fox or something.
Oh. I've not seen that one before.
Oh.
That's Charmeleon, but in a different. I've never seen it that one like that before.
See what it says, Charmeleon?
Yeah, what year is it?
What do you have to go and ask something like that for?
Oh, that's a weird Charmeleon. I've never seen one like that
All
before.
right. See what I can do about it.
But I haven't been doing this very long either, so
Well, I ain't neither. All shiny, you can't see.
hashtag Pokey Santa.
I'm going to have to get out of this shiny wrapper to. You better off to ask Troy. He'd know right off the top of his head.
Well, Troy,
Too
you
much.
can bet your butt I'll be sitting right there watching because even if I don't buy them, I'm damn sure going to be amazed by them. I love cards.
It's Charmeleon. Says stage 1 Charmeleon. But I'll be damned if I can tell you what year it is.
You know the one I want, Troy, and I'm almost. Something tells me that you've probably got it, and that it's the one that was banned in the U.S. and it has a cemetery in it, Troy.
Troy, you know what year that is?
That is a nice looking Charmeleon. I've never seen one like that. That is just bad butt.
You know what that is, Troy? I'm going to have to go to my electronic bench and pull it up under the big magnifying glass to see what year it is.
2015, Troy says.
Possibly. Yeah.
That is bad butt.
I'm telling you, that guy had some nice cards. If we could have, me and James was both rooting, trying to get him pull some more out of that cardboard box he had.
Oh yeah.
Once in a while, he'd let the camera slide over, and you could see he had a bunch of good stuff in that box.
It's from the card that I want, Troy, is from Japan. It's Sabrina's Gardar, the one where they have the cemetery in the background.
Okay.
It was banned in the U.S.
Is it a Japanese card?
Yes, it is.
What year is it?
1999, 2000, I believe.
I'm going to have to look through all them I got from
Yes, Sabrina's Gengar or whatever.
I'm going to have to look through all them I got from I got some Japanese cards from
I like that one though, Troy, mainly because of the little cemetery in the background.
I've got one with a cemetery. I was thinking it was an American one. It's a Polygraph.
Yeah, Polygraph.
He's reaching out to get you.
Oh yeah.
And this one is a Zoomeril, something.
Well, if I get that card, it's never going to be for sale. It'll be put up in my personal stuff. It won't. It won't never go for sale.
There's one. Check that out. That's a Spinda.
Spinda.
This is shiny. Hitman Chung. He got his cheeks full of bubble gum.
Yes, yeah. They made the card in English, but took out the cemetery. Yep.
Well, now I've seen a card with a cemetery. I know I have. And here's one of them with that ball, but it's got a different name.
Oh, cool. Voltorb.
I'm going to have to start studying these a bit more. I need some power going over there to that other house I'm getting built. I've got a big old.
I get to where I've been sorting through them and trying to put them in base years. You know, the ones that I have, and I'm trying to learn the names too. And I've been watching on YouTube and listening to the people say their names and stuff.
I've got a
Caterpie.
big 8-foot table.
Oh no, that's not Caterpie.
Katuna. Something.
Hakuna Matata. Oh. Cocoon.
It looks like one
Kakuna.
that's
Right? Kakuna. Yeah, I've looked at a couple of them on eBay, Troy, but they were in really shitty shape. And I want a nice one. You know what I mean? I know a nice one's going to cost me a little bit, but
Quagsire.
yeah, I'm not even going to try.
He's just a big old lump. Yeah. Hi, Kay Renee. I see you're there.
Hello, Katrina.
I'm almost to the end of these. I'll get off here and let somebody else be doing something. This James wanted to see these. He's come from that fella that Gerald, I think's his name, that was on with Callie last week.
Yep.
Out in California.
Yep.
He had a whole bunch of good stuff. He was tag teaming with Callie one night. Get that one where you can see his name.
Oh, that one's pretty cool. I have never played Pokemon Go, Helen.
I got lucky and got in there and got a few from him.
I made jokes about it. Skidoo. That's sad that I recognize that card, but that's what it is. That's Skidoo.
Kind of looks like a cross between a skunk and a possum, or a skunk and a coon, or a skunk and a coon. What I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a big long name, Terry something.
that's pretty cool.
It looked like a wore out hound dog. Who does scare off?
Heck yeah, I'd love to see what band cards you have there, Troy.
I just saw I scared somebody away.
Definitely will be there Thursday.
Yeah, Troy's gonna have some good cards on Thursday.
Yep. You'll have to be there for it.
Who does
He's gonna
scare
have
off?
some old school cards Thursday.
I have to go back and look a minute. I don't know who. John said I scared somebody off.
No worries, Troy. I'll remind you.
What else we got?
I just wrote it down over here. Remind Troy to remind him about the cards.
The guy you bought the cards from. Yeah. Yeah, me and was you in that auction too, John Beck? Me and James was wanting him to bring some more of that box, but we couldn't get him to do it. B, he don't look so happy. Oh, here my daughter's
Not
fox is
necessarily
going on.
old, but valuable. Yeah.
I'm supposed to get a binder of old cards from somebody. I have to look at my notes.
You got some coming from me.
I was thinking I was getting some from somebody else besides you, though.
At Arena.
Anarena.
Might have bought some from Troy too that one Thursday. I don't know.
No, I gave up on them.
Oh, let Rosie have them?
Nope. Mr. Brown, whoever he is.
Oh, yeah.
That son of a gun would not let up. $20 a hit. $20 a hit. $20 a hit. We went around and
if he sees something he wants, he goes after it. Now I'll have to say that for him.
Me and him's like just about as hard headed. That's the only time I've ever bailed out of an auction. It got to 400.
Oh, that one's cool.
I bailed out, and then at the last second I threw in a $500 bid, but it was a split second too late. And then the guy come back in and said, "Hey, we can keep it going if you want." It's like he'd already won it. Why would you want to spend more money?
Yeah, he turned and looked at the box and got all squirrely with and everything when we asked him how much he wanted for the whole box.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
He said, I got some listed.
Yeah. He Tracy Cakes.
It's on its way, Lindsay.
Was that Tracy Cakes cards in a binder? Barbecue guy? Yeah, that was Tracy Cakes cards me and that guy was duking it out about, wasn't it? Oh, I hear a train.
Yep.
Oh, check this one out. This guy is ready for wintertime.
Oh, yeah.
This is dub wool.
Double.
Look at all that. You could make 100 sweaters out of that.
Yeah, Gerald. Yep, Gerald. Yeah, I've had a few doubles.
Yeah, because we left barbecue. Yeah, we left barbecue, and then I won that lot. And then I was thinking, okay, so tonight wasn't so bad after all. I think I was at 4 different auctions that night, maybe. One night I was. Kurosawa or something.
Yep.
How many names have they got? A couple thousand?
I don't know. They got a lot of names. Some
That's
of them you
what
can't even pronounce.
I can't pronounce none of them.
Yeah, that's a repeat of that one you showed before.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's okay though. Sometimes duplicates are not always bad.
It's a gravel lock. I got it focused.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that card.
I don't even remember seeing this one before.
Troy said well over 900 names.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Here's a different professor's research I hadn't seen. This got old gal on it sweeping the floor.
Yeah.
Usually there's a guy on them.
Research.
There's another one of that big sheep. Whatever he is. There. You ain't seen this one, I don't think.
Oh.
Anywhere.
He's kind of creepy looking.
Hey, look at the claws on that dude.
I know it.
He just got through eating somebody, got blood dripping out of his mouth. Hit the curb and flew over the handlebars. Wow.
Yeah, he's playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, that happened to my son. He wasn't playing Pokemon Go. He was about 20
Troy
years.
said he likes that one.
Huh?
Yeah, that one you got in
Carol.
your hand.
Oh, barbecue likes that one?
Yeah. He said I only have one so far.
That one?
Yeah.
Wow. You mean I've got something barbecue only has one of? Boy. Yeah, my son was riding his bicycle when he was about 6, 7, maybe 8. It was after my wife had moved up the road. And this kid threw a basketball under my. He was throwing it at my son, but the ball rolled right between the two bike tires. And his back tire hit it and made him fly like that. And his face hit the handlebars as he went over, and it shoved 2 of his front teeth plumb up in his mouth. They had to run him to the dentist, emergency room, and
That's that hat person again.
oh, okay.
Yeah. You've got like 6 of those so far.
Have I?
Yeah.
This one got 2. Here, you like this one? This one looks like a Hershey's Kiss.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa, I see that. I hope everything goes well. She said the other night she got a lawyer now, so there's an Evie.
Evie 2014 probably. Yeah.
Get it straight.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Like
2014, 15, or 16, one of somewhere right around there.
Looks like it says.
2016.
Looks like it says 19 something on there. Don't it?
1998. Okay.
There.
1998 first edition Jungle.
19 something. One date says 1995. Then there's some writing. And another one says 1999.
Yeah, Troy told us it's an old school card.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. I don't know how I'm going to sort all these.
Very carefully.
Yeah, that's what she said. All right, this one and one more. There's a Goldium. Well, it says I'm in the show and everybody can see and hear me. Oh, no. Goldium.
Troy said, "Be careful with that one. That one's a first edition, the Eevee."
Oh, that Eevee?
Yeah, it's a first edition.
Oh, wow. See, I don't know what these first edition. I need to find the definition of that because I keep hearing first edition, and then I think that means they're like the first.
Yeah, that Eevee was one of the first ones coming out. Goldeen is too.
Oh. But then first edition makes me think of first year or something come out.
It is. It's the first ones that came out.
But that's not the first year it was made, right?
It's the first printing of that set. Yep.
Oh. That's a Rhyhorn.
Yeah, Rhyhorn.
Look at him. Yeah.
Ah, he's pretty cool.
How does he get around? I only see 1 foot on him. He got the rest
busting through a wall or something other there.
hidden.
He said that one too. That's a first edition of that series.
So some of them is kind of good then, huh?
Yeah.
How come this one's crooked? Did he ever say that?
Yeah. It's a cut card.
It's sideways instead of.
Yeah, that's McChamp. That's actually a cool little card. It's worth a little bit.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I've got a whole bunch I bought that ain't worth squat, and I paid a lot of money for them, I think. And then I won't show you all of them. I won't even show you none of them, but that is
My God.
that's the baseball box full that I got from him right there. There's lots of cards.
Holy shit. That's a lot of damn cards.
Yeah, these come and those I just showed you, plus another stack over here. This stack and another stack was in a different box, plus this here baseball card box, see?
Yeah.
Which I got a hell of a steal on the baseball card box. It was one auction by itself, and then these others was all that second auction. We kept trying to get him to throw more in. And then he ended up quitting.
Yeah.
Didn't throw any more in.
We scared him.
Yeah. So this one, I've got to go through and look at them. I just pulled 1 or 2 out, and they're kind of mixed. Some's newer. It looked like a few of them's a little bit older. And so I just have to look at them. Because there's like...
I don't know what's paid for them, but even at $1 a piece, let's say there's 600 cards in there, that's still not bad.
Yeah, because this here box here, I got lucky on it. I got that box for $65.
Well, hell, you didn't go wrong.
Yeah.
You
There's
didn't go wrong at all.
This other bunch, I've got this stack I just showed you, the gold bar, and this other stack right here. It's supposed to be 1999 gold bar, 7 hollows plus 3 first edition plus more. See, I gave $250 for that bunch. But I did okay on the baseball card box.
Yeah. 800 count, Troy says.
$65 for that. Hey, Douglas, it's John Wilson, buddy.
John Wilson.
Yeah, had to show James my card, so he just made me get on.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, you can take me off screen, James. They don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's okay. I will in a second.
They got all dazed and confused, trying to figure out. I still got to figure out and get into these. This is I got these the other day. Yeah, I got these from barbecue the other day. Look at here how he packs them.
Oh, yeah. They ain't going nowhere, are they?
Packs them up like they're a bunch of lunch meat. Can't nobody get into them. They can't destroy them in the mail. Pack them up good.
Yeah,
So I haven't even got to look at them yet. I've been on here one night before, Douglas. You missed that night, I guess. Anyways, I'll let you take me off screen. You get back on there at your show.
Oh, heck, you're fine.
I just
You
want to see him.
ain't bothering me none. Gives somebody to talk to. They can look at somebody else besides my ugly butt every once in a while.
Yeah. Hell, I ain't nothing to look at. I just
probably stopped me from selling that box of cards a while ago.
I'd have bought it probably. Yeah. Oh. Well, you're welcome, Douglas. You can get on here. It's your turn if you want. Or Mom or...
It's a nice little box of cards.
It is. I'm going to have to go through them and see what's in it. But I've got a big old lighted magnifying glass on my... Around the corner, I've got my electronics work table. And I've got one of them that you can... It's on a pivot thing. You can swing it around and move it. I might have to get it to look at these dates on these cards because they're so freaking tiny at the bottom. I've got this nice thing here, push button. You can light things up, you know.
Yeah, I got one sitting over here that
But
does all that, lights it up and all that good mess.
shit, I can't even see some of them. The ones that's foil, that just reflects off of them too much. Yeah, that's Helen. I'm in southwest Missouri, Helen. I'm further south than what James is. Have you ever heard of Branson, Missouri? They're always advertising that thing for all their country music shows. I'm just about 30 minutes, 40 minutes north of there, 30 miles north of it, probably.
Yeah, that vacuum bag is a great deal.
Yeah, I just didn't get into it the other night. I opened it up, and it's like, man, I don't know how I'm going to get into this deal. Doug says he'd scare by to death.
Can't be no worse than this ugly feller sitting here.
Yep.
And I was talking about myself, not him.
Trim the end off of the bag, he says. I'm afraid I'll cut the cards if I do that. You just let it get some air in it. You cut it above, below that little dotted crease there. Then it lets air in it. Other end. Okay, this end here. Sorry, James, for making people think.
Do what?
Bobby said he was sorry for making people think.
Oh.
I don't know what we're thinking about. Well, Douglas is only half dressed. Well, Douglas,
And he's not going to tell us which half.
if you ain't got no top half on, you're all right. Because you ain't got no boobies. And if it's the lower half, hey, see, unless you get up, you're fine, man. How do you know James has even got your drawers on? We can't see suspenders tonight like we did last night.
No. No suspenders. I'm sitting here in my PJs.
You never know.
I talk naked half the time to people anyway. They don't even know it.
We keep trying to get. We keep trying to get Tamara to get on here, but she won't do it.
Bobby is being very cheeky.
I got this box from somebody. I don't know who I got it from. This little box. Bunch of cards in it the other day. But I don't think there's anything special in it. That one's kind of cute. Look at that one.
Well, that's colorful.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a minute. Wow. Chelios?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. What?
Chew Dog is shaking the floor, man. Quit digging.
Wow.
Trying to get the date. He's shaking the whole damn floor over here.
I see that.
Started. Decided he had to dig. Hell. See if I can see it.
Chelios. I've never seen that one either. That's probably 2014 or so. Maybe later than that. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. Well, I gotta get some new. I've got these bifocals they gave me 20 years ago. I need to go get some new ones. I can't see nothing out of them. I just need glasses for when I gotta read something. Looks like it says 2016 on it. I believe that's a 6. It might be an 8, but it sure looks like a 6. Yeah.
First came out in 2008, I think. Not sure which year that card was.
It looks like it says 2016 down here in the corner. Yeah. I hadn't seen that before.
That's pretty cool.
That's in a little box I got from somebody.
Deck box.
Yeah. I forgot who I got it from. Somebody I don't usually buy from.
Huh.
I think I got this from Oh, that gal had that makeup on that one night when they was doing Halloween stuff.
Colleen.
Yeah, that's who I got it from. Pretty sure. You want to go out? Oh, my eyes hurt tonight. We got supposed to get rain tomorrow and a cold front. Right now it's 62. It's supposed to be 39 tomorrow night.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta let Chew Dog out. Come on. All right.
So Anita, do you want to try to come on this Friday? I know last week you had a birthday party and all that and stuff.
Head hurts. Be right there, James. Get me an Advil. Head hurts. All right. Yeah. Pair of scissors stolen in them ovens. Okay. I'm trying to get back. See my shirt, James? Can't see it all. There you go. Cleverly disguised as a responsible adult.
There you go.
These. That's my sack of tins I got tonight. At the dollar store. Did okay on that. Took $3 a quarter off each one of them. I like that deal.
Yeah.
No. And they each got something different on them. I don't know what's in them. Not much, probably. But be good for the kids. Drive down the road while they're having a Christmas play, chuck them out the window, watch them all run for them.
Barbecue says BBQ.
Okay. I'm back. Oh. My head's already hurt from that front coming. You like that shirt, Helen?
Heck yeah. Well, shoot, if I had some stuff laid out, I could have an auction. I got 31 people in here.
Oh my goodness. Barbecue guy is going to leave us.
No,
Yeah.
he's saying good night to Rob.
Oh, not Rob. I gotta put these in that back in this wrapper so I don't damage them. Since Barbecue said some of them's pretty good. $12.39. Holy cow!
I hear the train moving.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can always hear those cars clanging together.
Yeah, you hear it before I do. I don't hear it till I hear that horn going.
Boy, I tell you what, there was one that came through here one night, and now you talk about some excessive blowing of that horn.
You know what? They probably figured out. Usually, the guy mad at them for you getting blocked that day, and they probably found out you don't live very far, so they're giving you a hard time.
Troy said, if you want to sell that Obstagon, I'm interested.
Obstagon.
Yeah.
Do you have one of them?
Yeah.
Before it scrolls by, let me know here. I'll write it down on something. Freaking ink pen go. I'll write it up here. Troy. Where'd it go? Old B.
Yeah, you showed it earlier.
Oh, crap. Where'd it go?
Oh, yes.
I have to get it back in. There it is. Old B. Where'd it go? STAGON.
He said that one looks like Gene Simmons.
Troy. It was in them I was just showing and telling.
Yep.
All right. I made note of it, Troy. On my book, I keep track of when everybody buys stuff, when it comes, how much I give for it. That way I know what I got coming. And did I have more than one of them?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll look through them again in a day or two. And Troy treats me good.
Hey, Ellen, there's a Pokemon that looks like.
There's a Pokemon that looks like Gene Simmons.
Glareon and Obstagon.
I wrote it down, Troy, so in there too. I will.
Tamara says, John, you have like 40 million or so. You might have a few. LOL.
Ha ha. Yeah. I've got a bunch of just plain old good for nothing cards though.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
Because I bought a bunch of Rosie's $25 handouts that aren't nothing but rejects. There's one that James wanted, isn't that right, James?
Yep.
All right, I laid it to the side.
There's a guy that if he would if he would let me, and then I would film the inside of his little warehouse. Y'all have seen nothing. I mean, nothing.
How's
I
two?
bet. I bet, and just guesstimating, and that I bet he has in his little warehouse. I call it a warehouse because it's bigger than a garage. I bet in his little warehouse, I bet he's got 5 million Pokemon cards, at
Wow.
least. He said he has no clue how many he actually has.
Wow. I met this new kid down at the dollar store. Oh, before I say anything else, yeah. Where'd he go? Suzanne, yeah. Shoe Dog's fine. He wanted out. I just let him out the door a minute ago. I met this.
I bet Troy's got a lot too.
Well, Troy said he sold off 90% of his. I bet he's still got thousands though. But I met this new kid at the dollar store ringing up stuff tonight, and he's from Texas, and he used to work at the dollar store in Texas. And he started talking about Pokemon. He said he's got a whole bunch of Pokemon in Texas that he's going to bring back next time he goes there. He just moved there. He's looking for somebody to sell them to. He collected them for a long time. Didn't have any idea if it was worth anything or not. I said, well, hey, you see me right here. When you bring them back, you wait until you see me come back in, you let me know. I'll make you an offer on them. So I don't know if he'll remember me or not, but after I bought all them, I changed my mind and went ahead and bought all them tins. Maybe he'll remember me. Hopefully. Hopefully it got something good.
I've got some cards that'll blow some people's minds. I'm trying to get everything around before I show them all off in that. And I'm if they like them, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too.
Yeah.
They don't have to buy them.
Yeah, but you know, every time you get to showing cards, I think I gotta have them.
I'm pretty excited about this one. I don't know.
This thing here has gotten very, you know, I didn't know. You got there. Well, full screen me, Conky, so we can see what it is.
Hold on.
There. What is that? Dark something. 2000. Dark Radish. Rapidish. First edition. Mint. 9. Where'd you pick that up at? From your buddy.
I had him send that off for me. He sends them off and gets graded. I had him send that off and get it graded for me.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on that one to come back for 4 months now.
No, that one
I was pretty excited that it got a PSA 9. That's pretty good. It's not a 10, but it's pretty damn good.
No, that one guy was watching on eBay shit. YouTube one night, he was claiming it cost him $100 a card, and he had to wait for a year to get his back. But he'd send a whole bunch at a time to that one fancy place. So
Beckett, yeah, Beckett's the best.
No, what Beckett? It's something else.
There's Beckett, PSA, and CGC are the top 3.
Hey,
as
I
far
got,
as I'm concerned. GMA is in fourth,
I think
but
it's
GMA is not a bad grading car company either. I don't guess.
I don't know what it was now. Maybe it was PSA. I don't know.
Have a good night, Douglas. Be careful, buddy. Have a good
Oh,
night.
I got Troy's bag cut open. If I can remember what these are supposed to be. Depending on pay what the card is. I think Tamira knows more about these cards than she lets on.
She does. She knows a little bit about them, I think.
I never did find out what state he is in, Tamira. We was talking a while ago about you coming visiting your mother and your grandma. We got,
But one person's perception of value is another.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
well, right. See, I used to most of my life. Oh, you're in Kentucky. Well, that's not too far, depending on which end of Kentucky you're
That's
on.
what I just fixed to say. She's stuck right between the middle of us. Hell, I'm in Tennessee and she's in Kentucky, and then you're in Missouri.
Yeah,
My mother lives in Kentucky.
I had my Bradshaw family. They came here before the Civil War from Kentucky, Adair County, Kentucky.
My mother lives in Providence.
They still some of the Bradshaws there. That was my dad's mother's side.
Horizon says, I like watching this type of stream because I will now want to go and get them going again. Yeah. I watched you at Toys for Tots, Horizon. You and pretty good pretty good stuff. Yeah.
There's an EV.
You're about an hour and a half from Louisville.
Well, I ain't never
Like I
been
said,
to Louisville.
my mother lives in Providence. Close to Dawson Springs.
Oh, Sandra's going to go to bed.
Good night, Sandra.
Sandra, I hope you're feeling better.
Hope
We've
the
been,
weather gets better for her.
we've been saying a lot of prayers for you. She wasn't doing very good a week or two ago.
They're flooded right now.
Oh, that's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
Well, now these cars here,
Well, maybe one afternoon or whatever, tomorrow we'll get with you or something, and maybe me and Mary will come visit. You're not too far, I don't think, from where my mother lives. Like I said, she's in Providence. I like to go to Kentucky sometime and visit.
I would too someday, but I don't think I'll make it. I'm getting to where I don't like driving that far by myself.
I hear that.
I used to like to get out and go places.
Boy, my dad gave me a scare this afternoon. I thought I was going to have to go over to him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, his blood pressure bottomed out.
Oh no.
Yep.
Well, one of these days you're gonna have to add on another room for him.
Well, if he don't take better care of himself, he's gonna lose his legs. I've been on his ass.
Yeah. I hear a chew dog out there. He's after something.
But he's as stubborn as the day is long, and when you get to be as old as he is, you can't tell him what to do.
Oh, there is something special in here because it's got a couple of these cards got covers on them. That Ice Cube guy. I remember seeing him the other day. Somewhere. Oh,
Shoot, don't be surprised by them older cars. They'll make it further than you think. When I drove from Florida to up here, and it's still running. I had a 2005 Dodge Caravan with over 300,000 miles on it, and they told me, "Oh, it'll never make it to Tennessee." Well, I drove it up here, and now Mary's daughter's driving it, and it's got over 350,000 miles on it, and still going strong. I know that's right, Mom.
yeah.
Some of that food that we see Troy cook is just, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh no. Look at this. Look at that sly fox on that one.
Oh, that's cool.
A shiny card.
Yeah, I like that one too. Thieveral, is that what that is? Thieveral?
Can't get it to where it'll.
Yeah. I love the artwork on those things.
That's one of them Troy sent me. Shiny. Oh, I've not seen very many in here. I've seen before. I don't know what year these are. There's one you like. Look at this one.
Oh yeah.
It's like a horse with a whole bunch of things coming out of its head. X or something. Huh.
I don't know if you can. That's the card that I was telling Troy about.
Is that the cemetery?
Yeah. Can you see the crosses in the background?
I see little dots back there. I can't tell what they are.
Yeah, there's crosses back there in the background.
Huh. I actually saw a cemetery card the other day somewhere in here.
It's the 1999 Japanese Gem 2. That one's a PSA Mint 9.
Hmm.
I'm watching it on eBay.
This must be a good one. He put it in the sleeve for me. See?
Oh, that's cool.
Can't get its name up there. Hell. This here camera ain't worth crap. Anyway, it's in a sleeve. This one's in a sleeve. Oh, that's in a cute sleeve. Look at the back of it.
Oh heck,
They're cute.
yeah,
There's the back of it. This is a.
the sleeve, yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah. Well, that's a beast.
Yeah. That's a big long name. Where's Lisa? I've seen Lisa in 2 or 3 different auctions I was stopped by in the last few days. She
Yeah,
kind of gets around all of them.
Lisa's been stalking a lot of auctions.
Yeah.
I watched Big Auction Barn this morning for a little while.
Well, you guys kept talking about that, and I went and found it last night, and then I watched where Mickey won that stuff. Man, he got a whole bunch of crap.
Yeah, that was a good
I
buy.
thought he just bought them cards, but he got like a whole bunch of comic books and a bunch of other crap too.
Oh yeah. Thursday they're gonna have a big sale.
So I subscribed to them. And then I saw where there's going to have an auction day, but it's going to be on before I even get up. So of course I didn't see it.
Well, they had a pretty decent sale this morning with what I watched of it.
I worked nights most of my life, and then when I quit working, I didn't still keep the same hours. Just a night out.
Yeah, that's me. I slept most of the day for a while.
I can't bring myself to getting up. I set the clock, and then I just turn it off and go back to sleep. See now, these right here.
Damn.
These is all Japanese cards. Might be one of them cemetery ones in there.
Might be.
Probably not, but might be.
You'll have to take a day and just go through everything and just see what you got.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff, I just kind of look at a little of it and then put it back in a box and set it over here to the side. It's getting crazy. I ain't used to this card collecting. I need a spot for it. This little cabin ain't got no room in it. Telling you, I lived up in town. I spent my entire life just about collecting Beatle records. I growed up doing that. So they come to America when I was in grade school. I started buying 45s back then. And how come I got a Beatles Apple label on my thing? And I've got hundreds and hundreds of Beatle albums and Beatle 45s. And then after they broke up, you had 4 guys all putting out albums all the time. So it made it even worse.
You want to know something? I don't hardly collect anything, and you want to know why? Because after my grandmother passed away in 2000,
You got a bunch of junk to have to go through.
Well, the junk didn't bother me. It's just how greedy everybody was.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Everybody was just so greedy about everything, and it caused fights and stuff. And some of my aunts and uncles I haven't even talked to in 21 years because of that stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I just don't want none of my kids and people to be fighting over something. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Material possessions mean nothing to me.
Uh, yeah, there's been times I've thought about selling all that my record collection, but
Well, if you ever decide to get rid of it, talk to Who's Tom Cruise, man, because that's what he does.
is that what he does?
Yes, sir. And he would, I guarantee it, he'd give you a good, fair market value.
I just met him in the last couple, 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah,
when he was on.
he's a pretty straight shooting feller, from what I've gathered.
He was on with somebody. First time, well, I'd see his name all the time on some of the auctions, but I didn't know who he was. And then one night he was tag teaming with somebody.
I mean, I guess it would be nice to leave something behind for the kids or whatever and that, but I don't, like I said, I don't want my children
Right.
to to be like that. You know what I mean? Or fighting over.
Well, I've got one son and one daughter. My daughter lives here on the place, but she's married to a fellow that's an asshole. They just soon throw me in a ditch, cover me up with a backhoe when I'm gone, instead of letting me go to the cemetery where I already own a plot. My stuff, he'd just soon put it in a bonfire. I learned that over when my parents passed away. Uh, some of their stuff got gone
Well,
through
everybody got upset because
when I wasn't looking.
my grandmother put me in charge as the executor of the estate. I took care of her the last 2 years of her life when nobody else wanted to mess with her or anything else. You know what I mean? Didn't want nothing to do with her. And they all wanted to fight over the house and this and that and all of her stuff and everything. And I told him, I said, look, I don't want none of her material possessions. I don't care about none of that stuff. I said, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And the judge said that they had to sell the house and divide it up with everybody that was named in the will. So that's what I done. I went right next door to the neighbor. I sold it to him for $1. I walked in there and threw it on the table, and I said, "You sons of bitches, divide that up." And walked.
Good for you, buddy. That'll
Sure.
teach them. That'll teach them. Stir you up.
And they've all been mad at me ever since, but I don't care.
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't have pissed you off in the beginning. Yeah.
And she wasn't even gone good, and people was wanting to come in there and take everything, and that she wasn't even in the ground, and they were already wanting to fight over stuff.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, listen, look at you guys. I said, you're all like a bunch of animals, like a damn bunch of animals. I said, Mom ain't even dead. Ain't even dead 24 hours, and y'all are already down here fighting like a bunch of animals over material stuff that didn't mean nothing.
Yeah. That's sad. That is. Well, I lost my only sister back when I was in high school. So I'm the only one left. And I've only got 2 children, so what my daughter inherits, she'll be happy to hang on to with her fist because her husband, he's one that likes to throw things away. My daughter, at least she does have uh, several pieces of my folks' furniture in her house, china cabinets and things like that. And then my son, he has some of their things like that in his house. But as far as my stuff,
And
split
everything
it
else,
up, do what they want with it.
and everything else that was in the house, I went because I was the executor of the state. I went in there and I had an auction company come in and we listed everything and I sold it and I let them divide it all up. The money didn't mean nothing to me. It wasn't going to replace the fact that she was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, Tamara, the wedding rings.
I've got a wallet over here in the drawer that she gave me. That was the last thing she gave me the last Christmas she was alive. And that's been 21 years ago. And it's wore out and everything else. But you know what? It means more to me than any money in this world.
Yeah. My daughter, she got my mother's wedding ring, and she got my mother's uh,
Well,
ring.
yeah, they even wanted her rings off of her fingers and everything. And I told him, I said, look, she wanted to be buried with him. That's what she requested, and that's what's going to happen. You're not going to take them. You're not going to take them off of her fingers. That's not what she wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her and granddaddy were married and together 46 years. Those rings meant something to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, my folks, the way that ended up, the Holies ended up giving us a sack with their rings and stuff. And then when I went to funeral home, I didn't even get to see Mom. We had to have a closed deal for her.
Yeah, I can
Never even
understand.
got to see her. They did fix Dad up, and but Mom always had a necklace with a cross on it and praying hands. And I asked him to put that on her neck before. And then I let my daughter have her wedding ring and her mother's ring. That was it. Mother's ring that I'd bought Mom whenever I was in high school and got my first job. Mom always wanted a mother's ring, so I got her a mother's ring for her birthday one year, or Mother's Day, or whenever it was. So my daughter has both of those and wears them. But we did have them put that cross on her before she was buried. But it was sad because didn't even get to see her before we buried her.
Well,
That's another thing.
given the circumstances, you're probably better off that you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, during the court thing, they had photos, and they would let me know ahead of time, and then I just left the courtroom when they showed it.
Yeah.
And I never did see the evidence photos.
Well, like I said, you're probably better off. You wouldn't want to remember her that way, or your father, either one. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, they was pretty much covered up in blankets when I found them. So anyway, on to better things. Um,
Yeah. Oh.
so let's see. Somebody's having a sale tomorrow.
Uh,
Rosie has a sale tomorrow.
Wednesday. Rosie has hers tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Who was it? Troy was talking about
Thursday.
having a good thing.
Yep, Thursday.
Troy was talking about having some good stuff. I finally wrote in the front of my book so I can remember. Look.
There's another YouTuber, but I'm not going to mention his name, that's having an auction. Supposed to be having an auction tomorrow too, but
Oh well.
I try not to mention his name.
Thursday is Brenda and Troy. Friday's James. Saturday, Rosie's coloring book and Conky. Okay. There's somebody every single day to watch.
Yeah.
Sunday was Bratz, but he didn't have an auction. He just kind of came on for a little bit and then was gone.
Yeah, don't forget the Wounded Warrior auction, December the 4th.
He came on and talked about that. Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Monday was KT. I was there. I said, Helen bid on that one Pokemon thing, and then I throwed a bid on it, and then she bailed out. And I felt bad about it. And so I told them to send it to her.
Horizon, you know what you're going to have to do, buddy? You're going to have to come do it Friday night with me and that.
We're going to 3 a.m. or later. What kind of stuff do you have, Horizon?
That way I don't miss yours and you don't miss mine.
Yeah. What kind of stuff do you have, Horizon? A little bit of everything or what? Do some advertising. We'll all support you.
I'd love to do a collaboration with him. He's awesome.
Yeah?
Yes.
I think that works out pretty good because there's been quite a few people starting to do that here lately. They'll have 2 or 3 lots, and they'll let the other guy have 2 or 3 lots, and they bounce it back and forth, and it makes it kind of interesting. And yeah, James don't have to stay on till 1 or 2 in the morning. He just likes. We all sit around here and bullshit though for half the time.
Yeah.
Just because we're all this family, we all just sit around and like to shoot the breeze like we're doing right now. He does that almost every night.
Yeah, I like to come on and just chat with everybody and that.
It's good. It's good for the soul. I mean, what else you gonna do? Watch boob tube or something, you know? And me, I'd either watch a DVD or watch something on YouTube because
he sells all kinds of stuff, expertise in toys and comic books.
Oh,
see, nice.
You need to get. You've got comic books. You need to get Sean Goodman on there. He likes buying them. And John Beck on there. He likes buying them. Him and Sean Goodman, they get a bid more once in a while over them comic books.
Like I said, maybe we should get together one night, Horizon and everything, and do a Friday night together. I think we'd have a good time, and both of us could bring it.
I tuned into Guapos for just a few minutes tonight before I left to go to the dollar store, and
I don't visit his channel. I mean,
I've all but left it. I reached out to him. He's done away with $2 increments now. It's only $5 increments. And he wasn't getting near the reactions tonight as what he usually. and his lots wasn't going very high for the little bit I watched him, and so I just I don't know. I used to get on there and a lot, and I met all of you guys, the little four, as you guys call yourself, or whatever it is, and I've supported you folks 10 times over
Well, shoot, we appreciate it, man. I tell you.
what I did those. Well, Guapo, I never did buy nothing from any of the others, really. I love Conky and his wife.
Yeah,
they're
Conky's
fun
great.
people to watch. They've never had anything I wanted, though, but I like to watch them. I
I
like
do
to,
too.
I
I
like
like coming
listening
there
to
and
the dog bark. And they're good people. I catch them, I'll watch them. They just never have anything I'm interested in, usually. But uh, Rob, he's a good old boy, but he don't have an auction. Uh, so, but yeah, like I said before, bless her heart, Rosie. Me and Rosie used to beat each other up at Guapos, and then I followed her here one night to your place. Is how I met you, and then from you I met Mickey, barbecue guy, KT Treasures, and I try to watch each of you and buy something, support you, all of you when I can.
Well, I was watching Luis's auction for a little bit tonight and fell asleep. Then I woke up and it was like 10:30 my time. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live. Hell with it.
Well, I tuned into him for just a little bit, and there was a lady on there
Yeah.
trying to sell some ornaments or something from Washington D.C. And so I clicked over, and then I seen you popped up live, so I just turned that one off and came on in.
Oh, I know that's right, buddy.
Mom, she just goes everywhere. I don't know how Mom keeps up with it all. Because every time I go anywhere, Mom is always buying wherever she's at. She must have a heck of an online page trying to sell some stuff somewhere.
Well, maybe after the first of the year horizon, maybe we can get together and do something. It don't have to be, any a rush deal or anything. I'd still like to do something with you. I'm sure that people can watch two devices at once.
Yeah. Well, I go back and forth sometimes. Down to 19.
There's a lot of people that run on Friday though.
Well, I must have brought you bad luck. You've got 5 down thumbs now.
Huh?
I switched over to the other screen for a second. You got 19 people still here, but you got 5 down thumbs. So
Oh, nice.
the same ones must come every single night just to thumb you down and then leave. Or they sit here real quiet just so they can see what kind of gossip they can get.
Well,
I don't know. That's sad.
that's nice of them that they took time to come over here and give me a thumbs down.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuddle's happy. Now he's upside down watching YouTube. Oh, Suzanne, she must be in the back room. She ain't been on here for a little bit.
Right?
I find it hard. I don't know how you do it. I find it hard to watch the chat when you got me on here because I spend all my time just looking at you and talking. You know,
It's just one of those things where I've just been doing it for a while now that I get to where.
it's the second time you had me on here, and I get to where I'm not looking over there to see what's on the chat. I ain't careful. I miss it all. She left a bit ago.
Hello, Mary Beth.
They must be subscribed though to know when he's live. My problem is I'm subscribed and the bell's clicked on all. It never tells me when he's live though. I can even be sitting on YouTube on your page and have YouTube clicked watching somebody else. Go back over to your page. It's showing nothing. And I go back and refresh YouTube, and then here you are on there live. It don't never notify me you're on.
Yeah, when when I go live or whatever, usually it takes like 3 or 4 minutes before it ever shows up. It pops up, or at least on my end, it'll say Nightmares Treasures has gone live on my other device.
It don't never
like, really.
Maybe these people on their smartphones it does, but it don't on my main computer. I'll be having my tab open for it, and it don't. I just have to keep checking and catch it by luck. Never has let me know. Usually why it takes me a while to get in here. I catch it by chance. I think, well, it's about time. Probably James might be on. I'll check. Either you are or you're not. Then I'll do something else. I'll check again in a little bit. Yeah. Horizon Picks is good to see you.
See you later, buddy. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Yeah, guys, if y'all haven't subscribed to him, make sure that you do for sure. Really good guy. Got some really cool stuff.
Fix it so mom don't get notifications so she has a chance at some jewelry. What Lisa says.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's hard to win jewelry when mom's around. She likes that stuff.
Well, we're at 355 subscribers right now. That's pretty good.
That's good. How much you got to get before you can get monetized?
1,000.
Holy shoot! You got to start beating the trees and the rocks and start getting people out here.
Yeah. Been working on it, trying to anyway.
Tracy Cakes was buying stuff today. Poor Lisa just having a hard time getting anything.
I know, at least I saw that.
Between mom and
Yeah, I just think it's funny that the same people every night, every time I come on live or whatever, take the time to give me a thumbs down.
Yeah.
And that. I have irritated them enough that they got to come. They have to turn the video on just to give me a thumbs down. So,
Right.
and what they don't understand is still an inner reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they don't understand when they click it. Somebody said the other night they was going to change that, but up till now it's been if it was thumbs up or thumbs down, it still counted as one deal.
I mean, there's there's YouTube channels right now that I know the guy's got well over 100,000 subscribers and has never produced one video. He just goes live every night. That's it. That's all he ever does.
Wow. So, do you always use StreamYard to go live?
Yeah.
That's the only way you can do it. You can't just go on your channel and go live without using StreamYard.
Yeah.
I know nothing about StreamYard.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's pretty simple.
Something else I'm ignorant about. I've got a channel. Of course, you got to have a channel to belong to YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
And I've got like 3 or 4 people subscribed to me for some reason back a couple of years ago. I don't have nothing on it. I just.
Well, that's like I'm subscribed to Ian's #1 mom on here on YouTube.
Yeah.
But she don't have any videos, but I'm still subscribed to her channel.
Yeah. Yeah, Lisa bought 3 lots of KTs last night. I bought 2.
You know, I was talking to a poker buddy of mine today. I used to play a lot of poker. And he says, was talking to him today. He goes, James, he goes, do you remember when we was playing cards year 4 last before you moved up here? I said, yeah, we played a lot of poker. I play a lot of Texas Hold'em. He said, the hand that I'm talking about, he said that you bluffed me and one other person out of the hand. I said, yeah. I said, I remember that hand very well. So it was, there was 3 of us in the hand. And right before we took a break or whatever, we usually do that last hand where before we take a break, where everybody just puts $10 in, looks at their cards. You know, that's just everybody puts in the pot. And when the flop comes out, you can raise or whatever, bet, whatever. So I wound up with something like 8-7. And it's crazy. Well, there was like, when it first started out, there was like 5 of us in the hand. After the flop, 2 people fold. Lady down here, she bets. He raises. I call. She calls. The next card comes out. I check because I'm first one to act. She bets. He raises. I call. She calls. Well, the next card that comes out completes a flush or a straight, either one. I checked. She bets. He calls her bet, and I shove all in on the river for over $500.
Whoa.
She tanked and thought about it for a long time and folded. And he thought and thought and thought. And he's like, man, I've played a lot of cards with you. He said, you have called every street. And he said, I've watched you when you bluff. He said, you're not. He goes, I don't think you're bluffing this time. He said, I think you got the absolute nuts. And well, he took probably 10 minutes to make a decision or whatever. And he goes, if I fold, will you show me? And I said, yeah, I'll gladly show you. And he said, you flop. He goes, you rivered a straight flush, didn't you? I said, it's a good fold, bro. I said, save your money. And he folded. And when he folded, man, I sat back in my chair and I just I smiled real big. And I said, I turned my cards over and showed him the 8-7. And I thought both of them were going to piss kittens. It was over a $1,500 pot.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't have jack nothing.
I didn't have jack shit. I made him throw away 2 pair. He had kings and jacks.
Oh.
Yep. But that last card on the river allowed me to bluff it off and to look like a straight flush because it did complete a straight flush.
Yeah,
or it even completed a flush. If I'd been calling a flush draw all the way around, I got there on the end.
Yeah.
Night, Mom.
Mom's got to give it in. Not Mom. It's good to have you in here again. Lisa stopped betting because she knows how Rosie gets. Hey, that don't stop me. I just let her get mad at me. I'm going to give Rosie a little slack. I've been letting her win a few. T-Dog. On in.
Well, here's the way I look at it about auctions. I'm friends with everybody here.
Yeah.
And if you see something you want, or I see something that I want, and we're both bidding on it, I already know what my limit is. And once I reach it, that's it.
Yeah.
But if I want it, I'm going to go until I get to that point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll still be friends afterwards. No hard feelings.
Yeah. Well,
but most of the time I don't bid against anybody if I'm in another auction and that, I really don't. I just, once in a while I will.
I try not to unless it, like you said, it's something you really want.
Yep.
It's like the other night I threw down on something and then you threw down and I threw down right behind you. I mean, we was both right there, boom, like that. And it's like, oh crap, James was in there too. Well, you backed out of it, I think.
Yep.
I went ahead and went on, but
well, here's the way I look at it this way. You guys.
Rosie, I will battle it out with Rosie. I have in the past. I still will if it's something I want. But
you guys come into our auctions. This is the way I look at it. You guys come into our auctions, and y'all guys buy stuff from us all the time. And I wouldn't want to go somewhere else and have anybody think that I'm bidding them up on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of the time, that's why I don't bid.
That's why I sit here and I tease Eric sometimes, because Eric will bid against me in your auction, but Eric never does win nothing. He'll drop out. He'll run me up and then drop out. He's turned around. He's done the same thing in Mickey's auctions with me, but he's going to buy some stuff for long because.
Oh, he's bought some stuff for me in the past.
Yeah. I figure he's like you said, he's got his limit. He'll run me up to his limit and then he quits.
Yeah.
Me, I'm hard about setting limits. It's my problem. I get to bid on something, and if it's something I want, it's hard for me to set a limit on it. That's something that's hard to learn.
Well, most of the time, man, I don't buy stuff from other people's auctions to resell on mine.
Right,
Not unless it's just a great deal and I can make a little money on it.
right. Well, it's hard to, especially if you have to bid against.
But you won't see it the next week. It'll probably be 3 weeks before you see it.
Right,
That way, it's not fresh in people's minds.
right.
Or I'll
Rosie's
add
very
something
good.
to it. You know what I mean? I'll add something to it to make it a little better.
Yeah.
Or I'll clean it up to where it looks nicer.
Rosie's bad about that. She'll buy stuff and then she'll turn around and resell it on hers. Had to take a beating on it a lot of times.
Yeah.
Part. I don't know why. You know, and just I try to love her to death. We started out butting heads when we first met, you know, and then we got to be friends. But
I like to sell Pokemon cards. I like to sell jewelry. I've got some T-shirts that I'm going to try to sell. They're brand new, different sizes. I've got some other stuff. You know, I got a shit ton of stuff that I can sell.
Rosie, though, it thrills her if she can come in and snipe me at the last minute. She likes to do that.
You should start buying Pokemon cards, Lisa.
Helen says she likes nightmare stuff. It's from a smoke and pet free home.
Yeah.
I guess she hasn't seen Night or.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Oh. I was going to say, Helen. Jew dog. What are you doing? Oh, I know. Jew dog.
So far, out of everybody that has bought from us, I've only had one complaint about cigarette smoke,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Well, some people it does bother, you know, and I can understand that. But me, I've smoked most of my life, so I can't. I know I should quit, and I just can't.
Was it from us, Lisa? I hope not, because we tried really hard to make for sure that.
I don't know what it is, but the boxes I get from Guapo when I first open them, I don't know what the smell is in them, but
It's not cigarette smoke.
no, there's something in them though, and it lasts for days. You just open it and look at it, and then you set the box over here, and you can keep still smelling it.
You know what it is, don't you?
Maybe it's Mary Jane. I don't know.
That's exactly what it is.
You know, 'cause I don't do that either.
We got one from him one time. I had to let it sit outside for 3 days before I could open it
Yeah.
and bring it back in the house. Yes, it's 420. Yep.
Yeah. All I do is my folders and my old cheap decades. You know, and my drugs that my doctor has me on, which I'm past taking. Yeah, I was supposed to take them an hour ago. Supposed to eat my dinner already too. I didn't do that. Yeah. I opened one of his boxes. It's like, and I thought, well, it's set in his basement or something, you know, before he sent it. He's always talking about going down in his basement and getting something. But if I was to sell something of mine, I would take some glass cleaner and some paper towels and try to clean it up before I'd sell it to somebody. You know.
Well, I sat here live and spoke at night, but we're separated from our auction
Your stuff. Yeah.
area. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we always try to put some kind of a fabric sheet in there if we sell clothing or something,
All right.
just in case. And people can joke about it if they want to or whatever, but it does help.
Yeah. I would say it would. Well, I can believe that, Tamara. And I got nothing against it.
But I don't sell a lot of clothing anyway, so
I used to work with a lot of people at Zenith years ago that did. And after I became single, my wife moved out and left me. And I'm naughty. How am I naughty? Anyway, folks I worked with at Zenith, Friday nights they'd go to this little bar and we'd all have mugs of beer. And then one night they decided they wanted to have an after party, and they chose to have it at my house because I lived alone. I had a 3-bedroom house, nobody there to bitch or complain about a bunch of people coming over and having a party. So they all come over, and I didn't mind having to pick up beer cans and beer bottles, throw them away, after they all leave. But I'll be damned. 2 or 3 of them come over and started smoking them joints. And I tried once or twice. It didn't do anything for me. But anyway, they come over and they stunk my whole living room up. And they went, and damn the luck, the very next day, my parents showed up bright and early. They come walking in. I'm sure they thought I must have had one heck of a party that night before. They didn't say a word, but I felt bad about it, and I didn't say nothing. But you could tell, the smell was still there in the house.
and as far as I know, none of our cats has left any hair in anything that we've shipped.
All right. Ian said I was naughty. Why am I naughty? I've noticed that too. Why am I naughty? Maybe it's the poster behind me. Is that it? Oh, you're naughty because you didn't eat or take your medicine. Well, that's James's fault. He invited me on camera, and here I am. I hate to sit on camera and eat. I can go warm up I'm going to have me a breakfast bowl here in a second. Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl.
It don't bother me to sit here and eat on camera. Hell with it.
I got my poster behind me. Pink Floyd Pulse back cover album. Bunch of naked women sitting there with their back to you. That's what I thought she was talking about. She's talking about me not eating yet. Yeah, I had a bowl of oatmeal before I went to the dollar store. And then I got back from the dollar store. I had me a little dinners with a piece of chicken and some mashed tater and gravy in it. So, starting to get hungry. Anything I have to eat around here, I have to microwave it. I ain't got no stove in this place.
Tamara says, I can do nothing. I ain't paying that kind of money to go to sleep. LOL.
I do miss not having a stove to cook on. Good one. Blame James.
Everybody blames me for something.
Well, yeah. He wanted to see them cards. I was talking to him about that bar of gold I got. How long you been here, Ann? You wasn't here the whole time, was you? I got a bunch of cards from that guy in California. And James was at the auction too. Last week or whenever it was. And they showed up today. So I was, I know you are. It's all good. So I was going to show them to James, and he said, well, show me a photo of them. So I went into Facebook. While he was live, I went into Facebook, called him up on my camera and mic, showed him in Facebook, and then I think he was trying to show the phone to the people, and he goes, well, here, I'll just put you on so you can show everybody. And here we are. 2 hours later. I had to get all them cards that fella sent me, and I showed some of them. I didn't show them all. I found one that James wants. I've got it laying here. I've got to send that to him sometime. He's wanting this one. He liked it. It's Bumblebee. He don't have one like that one.
No, I don't have one like that.
I need to sell it to him or trade it, don't I? James, he'll get on this channel. He'll go, oh, looky here, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is $100 card if I ever saw one. Here's what happened.
I'm a cheap ass. I'll
This
find
is
it on
what-
eBay for $1.
This is what I was going to show him. It's here. Gold bar, man. Look at this.
Yeah.
That thing's heavy.
Yeah, I had a Pikachu and a Charizard.
Yeah. There's the back of it. So what is this? Is it gold plated or what?
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I got that in with that stuff. That's pretty nice. I need to get like James.
Yeah, I gotta send Helen her package overseas.
Yeah, that'll be costly, won't it?
She knows I'll get it to her though. She trusts me.
That stuff she was selling the other day, it was costing people to get it shipped over here from her. I have a friend that lives over there, and I'd sent them some stuff, and I know it cost me to send it to them, but that's been a couple of years ago. Yeah, Helen was auctioning off stuff during the toy thing. There's Brad. He popped in here. Yeah, Mickey, he'll drum up a bunch of people for that Wounded Warrior.
Shoot
Deal
you out
he's
with
put-
that Wounded
put
Warrior
together.
project.
I'll have to dig out something. I've got a whole shed in front of my cabin that's filled with stuff still. I took a lot of Mom's collection of stuff down here to the flea market and let them have it, let them sell it. And they wasn't even paying the booth rent hardly. Finally, I said, well, here, y'all can just have it. Don't be charging me no booth rent. Just put it wherever you want and sell it and keep the money then. I give away a lot of stuff. My grandma, we lost her 1 year before we lost my parents. My grandma had a Beanie Baby collection from hell. She loved them things. And I had like two giant trash bags full of them Beanie Babies, and I gave both of them. My son said he knowed an officer, police officer in Springfield, that anytime he goes to a residence and there's any children involved, he tries to have toys in his trunk to give them a toy of some kind to help ease them, you know. And
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah, I
I
like
give
having Miss Helen on my auction.
so I give him them 2 sackful of Beanie Babies, and then he give them to that policeman. And boy, I've been watching what these Beanie Babies are going for now, and I'm thinking, man, because them's all ones my grandma collected for years. It'd be worth something, but for that officer to have them and be able to get in his car and get one and give it to some little kid that's crying and because his mom and dad got into a problem, there ain't no money worth on that, you know. So I don't feel bad
Buying
about
space. Nice to see you.
buying space. I haven't seen them before. So I don't feel one bit bad about donating them. That's been 8 or 9 years ago. I gave them all away. They're worth a small fortune now, I guess. And my mom had a doll collection. She had over 200 dolls. And I took pictures of them all and set up a site on Facebook and was trying to sell them for $5 and $10 a piece. And there was women buying them, but it become a pain in the butt trying to ship them and collect money from people. I finally just I shut that down. I boxed up all the rest and give them to my daughter. Took them to one of these donation places and let them have them to give kids. And they was like collector's dolls and things. I've still got a few. I believe. I may have to, if I've still got it, I may have to send that over to Helen. I did have a Princess Di doll. It was beautiful dress on it. I don't know if I still got it out here in this shed. I'll have to go look. Because I had
Myra Elaine, which Buying Space and says Myra Elaine. I do Bible readings and unboxings. Good to meet you, Mr. Wilson.
Good to meet you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Bible readings and unboxings. Well, what do you unbox? Ellen says, "Blimey." Yeah, mom had a Jackie Kennedy doll and had a Princess Di doll. And I believe I let my ex-wife have that Jackie Kennedy doll. She was wanting it in the worst way. I don't know if she still even has it. She recently sold her house to one of these places. You talk about a hoarder. I had to go over there and help my daughter collect some of her stuff last month, and she let that house go, and 2/3 of the contents are still in it.
I had an ex-wife. She took off with the dog and everything in the house. I miss the dog.
Yeah. When mine left, she didn't take the dog. But I'll be dadgum. She come over one day and I walked out there to the car, and dadgum, if the little dog, had a little schnauzer dog, followed me everywhere. And I'll be dadgum if that dog didn't get right out there by her car and she ran it over. She got mad, slammed her door, and started to go out the driveway and ran right over that little dog. Killed it. She didn't even know it was there.
Good night,
She
Ann.
got mad at me and backed right over that little dog. And both of my children was there. Broke their hearts. We had to build it a custom wood coffin, take it out there and bury it. Most of them we never built a coffin for. That one we did. It was a special little dog.
You won the cat in the divorce.
Yeah, good for you, Kim. At least you got your cat.
The cat's probably better off.
I'd say so. Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have an ex-husband. I never had one of those.
I hope you never do have one, James.
That's right.
Yeah, that funny stuff there. Well, that's a bad deal, Lisa. Wanted the dog and it was yours before you was even married? Time to drink, James. Look, wrong way. Over there. Many years. Yeah. You take care of one of them kitty cats, they can last a long time. We had a cat and we give it to my mother. She had it down at the farm. And after we lost him, we brought it back up here to this place. And one of our neighbors needed a cat. And we had 3 or 4, so my daughter let them have that cat. She's a sweet old mama cat type. And that cat lived about that long. She finally passed away about a year ago. And they're at the neighbors. She probably was about 18, 20 years old when she was gone. You know, cats can last a long time if they don't run out in the road and get ran over.
The dog was premarital property. LOL.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a man having a husband or a woman having a wife. Well, I guess that's true for some people, but it just kind of goes against my grain.
I don't judge. It ain't for me to judge. I just said I'll never have an ex-husband.
Yeah. It's,
I love everybody the same.
yeah. I try to also, but yeah, this isn't what I want. But it's cool for those that do. Yeah. I have some good friends that are ladies that have a lady as a wife, and you know, to each their own. I don't know. Me being a guy, just seeing 2 guys like that, I couldn't. Hard for me to fathom that. Trying to be open-minded, yes. Now, you being a lady, you seeing 2 girls together, does that affect you more than you seeing two guys together, Lisa or Tamara? Me being a guy, if I see two girls together, I don't think that much about it. But if I saw two guys together, it just almost turns my stomach. But I'm a guy. So I'm curious if a woman sees two of the opposite sex together, does she just kind of blow that off? But if she sees two of the same sex she is together, does that kind of turn her off then? Just asking as a question. Since I have no one to talk to but you, dog, and you people, just throwing it out there if anybody wants to answer it. You don't think nothing of it either way, Tamara? Okay. I didn't know if it was because of me being a guy that thinking of the other sex, it didn't. I see two women like that, it don't bother me, but if I saw two guys, it's like, you know. Lesbians tend to be a bit offensive with other women, but fine, just don't do it for me. Yep. Each his own. Probably a subject we shouldn't even be bringing up. I don't know. I'm just curious. I would no way, other than calling James my brother or giving him a hug as a brother, I would no way ever be attracted to another man, but that's just me.
Right.
I like looking at women's boobies too much. I gotta be honest. You know, I don't care how old I get, man. Them boobies, I just like looking at them. Ain't got to see none in a long time, but I still remember when I used to.
Here's the way I look at it. You know, it's not for me to
Helen's
judge people.
laughing at us.
It's not for me to judge people or whatever, and you know, to each their own. My middle son told me the other day that he was gay or whatever, and still my son, and I'm going to love him no matter what his choice is. And one day he shows up with his boyfriend or whatever, that's fine too.
Yeah.
You know, but in the same respect, I believe in what the Bible teaches. That don't mean I have to agree with it.
All right.
Either situation.
Well, I guess I'm fortunate. I have two. I have a son and a daughter, and they both like the opposite sex. So
Have a good day, Mary Beth.
Mary Beth, you have a good evening. Get some rest. An accident was a security guard at a gay club. Yeah, that friend of mine, I actually went with her and her lady friend to a gay club a couple of times because they used to get on there and do karaoke. They'd play the music and they would lip sync to it. And they'd dress up like, she always dressed up like a guy. And then you go up there and give them $1. I went there a couple of times and watched her, and we'd have a beer or two with the other lady's son. And the trouble is, you find yourself looking around the room at the ladies, and then you'd start thinking, okay, is that really a lady over there or not? So Uh, I figured it's not a good place to be trying to pick up a date, that's for sure. But I get along fine with anybody. Just so they're not hitting on me. You know,
Right?
I ain't into it. You know, I get along with anybody, but for friends, fine. But that's it. Camera, but not important anymore. Not even in your mind. My goodness. Girls occasionally. So Lisa is your youngest, the same one that's in trouble right now, or is this a younger one than that one?
Oh,
Bible says a sin is a sin, so fornication and adultery are just as sinful as alternative activities.
well,
Yep.
I don't
The
know about you,
same.
Mr. John, but I think I'm about ready to call it an evening.
You have two. So that's your 14-year-old that's been
What's
having
that?
headaches. Oh, I'm talking to Lisa,
Oh,
her 14-year-old that she's been having troubles with. Okay, if you're ready to go, it's fine with me because I'm ready. I just need to.
that'll give you an opportunity to eat and take your medicine.
Yeah, I need to eat and take my medicine, and then I'll get on Facebook and see what happened today with the friends over there. Usually, I just scroll through and click on a few things. And uh, got a word game that I play with a couple of people, and then I go play another game. Then I get off and go watch Netflix for a minute. I watched the end of a second season of the Locks last night. They cleaned up a big mess on there, but they ended up a new one created for the next season, so they'll have to have a new season.
There you go.
The Locke family. I don't know if anybody else ever watched any of that. Yeah, I sleep. I sleep during the daytime usually. I mean, if I go to sleep right now, I'll just turn around and wake up in a couple of hours. And it's kind of like taking a nap. Usually, what I do, I go to bed about 5 or 6 in the morning. And I get up anywhere between 2 to 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just ain't nobody around here giving me a guff about it, except you, dog. You know, he keeps
That was the
things
same
hours
for
under.
you, Lisa.
Well, all of yous all have a good night, and I hope I don't want to overstep my.
Hell no, you're fine, buddy. Hell, I like having you on.
You get me on here talking, and you sit and watch TV.
Shoot, I like having you come on and talk.
Let me run my mouth. Uh, get me talking, no telling what might come out. I try to watch what I say, but sometimes I get to talking, I forget. I've got
Right?
other people watching, and who knows who's lurking out there, huh?
Let them lurk.
Let them lurk. Let
That's
them
it.
lurk.
Let them
But
lurk.
you guys all have a good night from my house down here in the Ozarks, Southwest Missouri. Love all of you. Y'all get some rest. Have a good night, and I'll see y'all next time right here on James's channel, or at the next auction, which will be maybe see you hopping on maybe tonight, tomorrow at Rosie's, or for sure Thursday night at what is it, KT's on Thursday.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you later, Mr. John. Thank you for coming on, buddy.
All right, James. You and Mary have a good night, and we'll catch you later on.
All right, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I don't know about you guys, but it's always nice when he comes on and sits here and talks with us and that. I really enjoy it. I don't know about y'all, but I really enjoy it. We love you guys. Thank all of you for coming on and sharing some time with us and that. And definitely had a good time. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit that like button or thumbs down, either which way, whatever makes you happy. It's a reaction either way. Till next time, guys. I'll see y'all later. Love yous. Good night. God bless.